Ugh. Why must things be this way? So legit, I made a full-on vlog and whatnot. I did my thing. I tried to make it on time and everything. And lo and behold, my phone decides to just poop out on me. And it's like, I'm not going to record audio today. And it didn't record my audio. So, there we go. That's why this video is slightly late. And that's something that I really hate. Because it's not like this whole entire week hasn't been bad enough as is. But it's just something that's getting on my nerves. Is just small thing after small thing after small thing. Now, what I mean by this is I have a lot of things piling up on me. All things happening, all projects that I want to do. And I want to do them. I like doing a lot of these videos for you people, making Forza World videos, making just regular videos, doing Let's Plays, doing this, doing that, when it comes to certain things. And if I want to do that, I only have a certain amount of time to actually do said things. So, because of that, my time is restrained. But, recently, my car was broken into. And the car, what happened to it is, they not only destroyed the handle, they ripped my handle completely off of one of my car, the driver's side, but they also broke the window and ruined the lock on the passenger side, too. Why? Why did they do all three of those things? It was just unnecessary destruction towards it. And I just don't get it at all. Were they trying to steal my car? I don't know. There was a bunch of papers, kind of going around and whatnot. I'm just like, okay, so I guess that's like a thing that they were doing or something. But it was just weird and stupid what all happened there. And it's all it's all just kind of like nothing. Nothing's missing. You would think, right? But my papers were like moved all around. All my stuff was like kind of moved. Were they trying to find an extra key to my car? Were they trying to steal the car? If they stole the car, why did they not know to just hotwire it and such? Why did they go through all these lengths to try to steal my car and then didn't steal my car? I mean, you could easily just put it on the whole entire, it's just a bunch of stupid kids. Like, yeah, most definitely, I can agree to that. But at the same time, it's just like, once you break the window, like, you didn't need to do the other stuff too. Breaking a window is already suspicious enough as is when you go to any kind of, like, mechanic and whatnot. And it just, like, why my car? Like, my car isn't especially, like, the best car. I have not washed my car, I think, in 6 months. My car is a 2000 model, so it's like really, really old. And it's just, there's no reason for it. There's no reason to actually take anything from my car. Like, there was nothing there that was like particularly a good value to anybody. And if there was, it's just kind of like, why, you know? Just the stupidest stuff, man. The stupidest stuff that they did. But that's how my Friday went. That's pretty much how my Friday went. Because, you know, last Wednesday, I was like, you know, everything's fine. Everything's working good. And it was. It's true. I don't know when the actual break-in happened. It could have happened on a Thursday. But I discovered everything on a Friday. And not only did I discover it on just the Friday, I discovered it as soon as I got done eating sushi, like a sushi lunch, because I was like, you know, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have myself a little treat because I'm gonna get my taxes back and I'll have enough money to like cover myself for now. Sushi isn't that expensive, but it's still expensive. So you know what? I felt like this would be a nice little treat for me and my friend, and we went to go do that, and we had a nice little sushi bender. We got to an all-you-can-eat thing, really nice, lovely, but it ended this way. It ended exactly that way. When I go to my car, when I'm going to work at like freaking 2:50, because as per usual, I try to like leave at the bare, like minimum in terms of like I can ride to my work, because I live pretty close to my work, but in drivable distance. Regardless, it's just it sucked. It really, really sucked. And it's not like this was just like a one-time thing with a car breaking thing. Nah, this happened to my brother. This happened to like two other people that were in the neighborhood as well. They're just like breaking windows and such. But I got like the full brunt attack of not just the window breaking, but also the locks being destroyed. Like, I just don't get it, man. I don't get why they're on it. Like, if you're gonna steal the car, man. Like, give me some theatrics. Don't just ruin my car. And I just, like, a lot of this video is mostly just me venting, in all honesty, and it was like it was yesterday, and apparently I still have plenty to vent about this, because essentially the whole entire thing cost me about $737. And that's essentially my tax refund, which thankfully I did get, and I was actually very fortunate that my uncle actually chipped in to pay for it, and I'm very, very grateful for him for doing that. But it still sucks, you know, that I have to like pay for all this, and I had to pay all of it. Like, you would think insurance would cover some of this because it's a break-in, and I even filed a police report for it, but no, they didn't, because it wasn't a collision. Just like, why would insurance have opposites for these things? It's just stupid to me. I understand having a different classification for it, but for me to go like, oh yeah, you know, you only paid for the collision part of your insurance, not the you're gonna get stolen insurance, so, you know, we can't really cover that for you. And it wasn't even like things in my car that were stolen. If it was things in my car that were stolen and they're like, yeah, we can't replace that, I get it, because that's like extra things for like insurance for the houses, which is also really sad because that's more of abusive behavior in terms of, like, you know, insurance companies could do that now. It's not just like a thing that they'll do for you, which I'm pretty sure insurance used to do that, at least to some degree. But the whole entire insurance system is just a terrible thing to begin with, honestly, and it makes me sad thinking about it. It really does. But just no theft coverage, no break-in damages for theft coverage at all. And it's like, why not? I'm not asking for like the whole thing for you to cover. What I'm asking is like some sort of deductible, some sort of like thing going like, oh yeah, you know what? Well, you don't have to pay insurance or something. That'd be nice. Give me some of that. Give me the ability to not like do insurance. But no, when I call them, they tell me your thing won't go up because it's not my fault. Of course it's not my fault. That's why I have insurance. Insurance is there so when things aren't my fault, they could take me. Aside from that, it pretty much is just you just taking money from me. This is on top of everything. This is on top of all the projects I want to do. On top of all the trans stuff that I need to do. And there's still some trans things that I need to do right now. Like, I need to actually go take a blood test soon. I need to make sure to do that soon. I also need to make sure to get my eyes checked, just because I need to get my eyes checked. But it costs a lot of money. I looked at it for an eye appointment again. It's about $50 to $100. I'm just like, I'm not willing to spend that. I mean, 40 I was willing to do, but 50 is just, it just got out of the price range. Like, literally just got out. And that's on like the best case scenario. Oh, 100 I don't want to spend. I really don't. But glasses, I'll spend whatever I need to spend, essentially. Like, I really don't mind if I have to spend a full $600 on glasses, because honestly, I need them and I wear them all the time. That makes sense. And I know you can't exactly see me completely, because I'm like dubbing over this other footage that I did for last night, because I had to, what I did last night was essentially talked in a car, and then I just did a bunch of stupid stuff, as they're seeing right now and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video for what it is. It was supposed to be out earlier today, but no. Regardless of everything, I know what I need to do. I'm becoming more focused on what I need to do, and this thing is already making me consider doing a very big plan that I had in store for myself quite some time ago, because this place obviously isn't as safe as I would want it to be. And honestly, if I have to worry about my car getting like freaking broken into all the time and having to spend all this money that I could have used for other things, like paying my editor properly and all that such, I would have loved it. I mean, I'm not gonna like not pay my editor or anything like that, because I do that for him, and they do commissions and all that such. I'm just saying that there's more stuff like that could have been his money instead of mechanics money. You know? I'm all riled up and I need to get a blood test and whatnot. It just sucks so much. It really does. It's just a sucky situation. What else can I do about it? Nothing but vent. And that's what I plan to do. I'm like, when I found my car, I was just like, this sucks. Because honestly, it just sucks. What else am I going to do? I'm going to explode about it? Why? It's already there. Me yelling about it on the street wouldn't do anything. Me just complaining about it constantly wouldn't do anything about it. It just kind of like, I just need a vent about this right now, and I won't care later. Because it's done with. I already paid the mechanic. I already fixed all the things for the most part. You need to go in for another part and whatnot, but that's it. That's all it is. But I need to get other things done. I need to focus on what I want to do and what I need to do. And it just getting me more and more this way. I also need to go to the gym and actually like do gym stuff and whatnot. I need to do these things because like it's nice to actually like get into a physical body shape and form that I want, and it shouldn't be super hard. I just need to actually dedicate like time and energy to it, and I just I need to do it. These things, man, these things. Oh, I don't like them. I don't like being forced to do my plans faster than I usually do. I'm not the shovey type of person where if you shove me, I'll go do something. I mean, I will, but I won't like you for it. Like, I will not. I'll fight you every step of the way for you shoving me. I will be as bitter can be, but I'll do it. I'll do the thing. And then every time when someone asks me, like, are you glad you had a good time when, like, you shoved me into a situation? I'm like, no, I didn't. Because I didn't want to do it. And they're like, what, why are you like this? I'm like, because I didn't want to do it. I told you I didn't want to do it. This is something that just, I am more than well aware of with my mother. Because she does this kind of stuff, and she learned the hard way that she shouldn't be doing that, because she made me play football when I was younger, and I did not want to play football. I wanted to watch cartoons. That's what I wanted to do. It was a Saturday morning. All my Saturday mornings went to that instead of watching cartoons. Those cartoons were great. I liked them. They were fun. They were exciting. They were something that I enjoyed. Why would you take that away from me? She still remembers all that too. She remembers every little tooth and nail about it. And she's just like, this is where I gave up right here. I'm like, yeah, that's right. You better have. I don't know, man. I just full on venting here, full on getting all kinds of bleh. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm confused, I'm disgruntled, and I'm venting. That's what I am about it, because there's nothing that I could do that could change that robber's mind to take my car. There just wasn't. I mean, if I was there physically, maybe I could have done something, but I wasn't there. I was probably sleeping or something. All those things were happening at that given time and point, and just like, what else can I do? So I'm not super peeved about it. It's just the way life goes, and that's the only thing that you can do is make good of a situation. Kind of what I'm doing with this transitioning thing, Like, I wasn't born a girl, but, I mean, I have the ability to change with hormones and whatnot, so my appearance is more that of therein, and I'm not saying that I'm not a girl, it's just for society to, like, look and view me as one in that sort of type of situation, I do have to play that part, which is unfortunate because we're not to that point where gender norms are like that, but that's something else. It's like another video, and I'm pretty sure I touched about this numerous times before, but suffice to say, getting these little pills and whatnot is my going forward and just making good of a bad situation, and this is what I'm trying to do with this car thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to make this fit into a narrative that probably doesn't need to fit into a narrative. Just some punk trying to steal my car. That's all it is. Anyway, thank you all for watching this little stupid thing here. I'm sure I'm doing something dumb. I'm a little video thingy-majigger. But, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to actually do videos on time again for once later on. Till then, sayonara. Bye bye.